There's no running away from it. I've seen all kinds of death. All we can do is move forward.
When we talked last night, you said your destination was Sword March, as I recall.
Right.
Come along.
Are we going to Sword March? Let's follow Ethel. Wow, this is really cool. Hey, let's talk to the little guy. Hi, little buddy. Bam Bam encounters super strong Bunnit. Almost became Bum Bam Schnitzel. You know what's funny, you guys? My sister just got a little Shih Tzu dog, a little poodle, poodle, puppy, and she named it Schnitzel. It's cute. But Mega Bunnit looked like just normal Bunnit. Bam Bam never here for such a thing. So not to be fooled by cute whiskerings. Yeah, don't get fooled, Bam Bam. Okay, let's go ahead and follow Ethel. We have nothing else to do. Oh, she's a slow walker. Oh my gosh, look how cool this building is. I love it. Can you bet? You guys just think about the developers of this game and the incredible work they put into it. Building all of these places like they did and adding all this detail. Like all of these things need to be done by hand, you know, well, by hand. In the computer, when they're programming these games, they build all these assets and things, and games are a work of art. I love video games so much. So much better than like movies or TV shows, because you experience them and you can play them again and have a different, unique experience. Look at this cool room.
This right here is Sword March.
Sword March.
Well, that part is common knowledge, I suppose. To get there, you have a few possible routes. Mainly the northern and the southern. And then, the direct route cutting through the ocean vortex.
You don't say. That works.
Nobody's done it before.
Such a tease.
Ocean vortex.
You can try to approach it from sea or from air. But as soon as you're close to it, you'll end up being ripped to shreds. Trust me, it's not just the waves and the wind. We believe there's some other force at play there. And so, through elimination then, these two. And quite frankly, I wouldn't advise going north.
Why is that?
The road's dangerous, and it runs right past Agnes Castle territory. You'd have a hard time getting through.
Tyann, turns out you were right.
As always.
Additionally, you are Ouroboros. If you face another colony, you may find the same thing happening as did with us.
I'd feel safe betting on it.
If you go south, the battle lines are relatively fixed. If you can proceed along this route, you'll get there in about 2 months.
2
2
months?
months.
That's what I said.
But
But there's more?
even if you reach the sword, this city, yes? It's hard to believe you would find it there. It seems far-fetched.
How so?
Once, we had to advance across this region ourselves. It was empty. Nothing but the sword piercing the landscape. And then,
So cool.
there's that word you mentioned, city. What could that possibly mean? Is it a person? Or a thing?
When Guernica talked about it, it sounded kind of like a colony?
I was pretty sure it was an object.
Will you still go there, regardless?
Yeah. That was the idea. For a chance to live on.
Then there's no more to say. Boliaris,
Mom?
our guests will be leaving soon. Let's give them any assistance we can.
No worries.
Feel free to use the facilities here at your leisure. Get ready for what's ahead.
Why is he yelling at her? He's like standing right next to her. Wow, this is such a cool little colony, isn't it? Ooh, look at the yummy food. Everyone's staring at them
Mimi?
like, what is going on with
Relax.
these people?
We're just doing what Ethel said. Just using the facilities at our leisure. You have to eat, else you won't grow.
It's just...
Don't let them get to you. Yeah?
Mm.
Hey,
What is this?
It used to belong to my friend. He always wore it till last year. Yes, he died, fighting against Colony Psi. You animals killed him. Shot him right here. Clean through.
You're wrong. We're actually from Colony Gam... Mimi, what?
If that's what you want, go ahead and shoot. It's not like I'm a hard target.
Now we're talking. Oh, what? You're nearly done anyway. Well, then keep your lousy embers. Die today or in 3 months' time. Not much difference. Just mind you don't get poisoned before your time's up.
They saved you, jerk.
What a jerk. So uncalled for.
I just said that.
Senna, it's fine.
Totally, Senna.
He was
I
right.
agree.
We did kill people. Maybe not his friend, but certainly others.
Yeah, well, so did he.
We had no choice. If we hadn't have, we'd be goners.
We had no choice. Yeah, that was clear until now. But not anymore. Right?
Things have changed.
Uh-huh.
There's a chance we can make amends. Even if we're misunderstood.
On the house. Eat your fill, friend.
Oh, that's sweet.
We're dirt rank, remember? Life ain't easy here. But you did help.
Yeah, they
Besides-
helped.
You gave us a choice. The choice not to fight. Now, we won't have to take others' lives. I've wished for this. And you made it true. Thanks for that.
He has the same coloring on his skin as Lance. I wonder what the difference in, like, if it's different races, or I'm not really following that aspect of the game, but I like that. Okay, so what now, says Lance. Tyon says, I believe the southward route is currently... I can't do Tyon's voice, you guys. I believe the southward route is currently blocked by rockfall. I would estimate that clearing it will take some time. I guess we'll just have to wait till it's done. Guys, can I say something? Sure. Sounds heavy. I've been thinking, and I think there might be something else that we could try. You mean about Colony 4? It's hardly your responsibility. Tyon, it's not quite like that. I mean, if I see someone in trouble, I just want to help them. Maybe it's not a sense of responsibility, exactly. It's more like a natural reaction. Oh, you feel that way even for a former enemy? That's how I feel about it, right now at least. Mimi, your heart's big enough for everyone to have a slice. Okay, well, no time like the present. Let's do something to help. Yeah, why not? Ethel helped us out way back after all. Now we've got a chance to give something back, right? I suppose it'll help us earn their trust and kill a bit of time, maybe. I think Mimi's right. Guys, thanks. Okay. Right, well, that was heartwarming, to be sure. But what are we going to do to help exactly? Lance, you need to expand some mental energy on it yourself instead of blurting questions. I get this may be tricky for... Oh, Lance is gonna smash your head in, Tyon. Oi, watch it, buddy. Well, if we're going to do that, perhaps a little intelligence gathering is in order. Ooh, intelligence gathering. Well, I guess we gotta. It's one thing to want to lend a hand, another to know where to stick it. I guess we'd better ask around the colony then. Still feeling weird about this? No, it's just... What, worried about helping the bad guys? It's a bit late for that, love. Wait, she called her love, and now and then she's like, don't call me that. Now she just called her that. Anyway, if anyone tries to stir the pot again, we'll just put them in there under 11ness, right? And by we, I mean Lance, obviously. I did like to call Ixnay on the punting. If it's not too much bother, I'm afraid it would get quite messy. Come on, it was just a figure of speech, mate. Okay then, everyone good to start asking around the colony to find how we can help. Okay, so we're gonna ask the colony how we can help. Sure, that works. It's a little side quest, helping out, accepted. All right, let's do it. All across Ionios, you will find icons. Look near them for info that could be useful on your travels. Be sure to check any you happen to find. All right, so people need stuff. Let's help some people, you guys. Here's one right here. Oh wait, should we talk to Solon? Let's talk to Solon. Quite a few of the troops want you to be expelled from the colony, but I don't. I think they're driven by malice. It's just a fear and confusion has clouded their judgment. You should give them a fair hearing, or see if you can lend a hand somehow. Maybe you'll win their hearts and minds that way. If you give them a reason to fix their misunderstandings, I'm sure they'll make the effort. Thanks, Solon. We'll give that some serious thought. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna keep talking to the colony members. Let's go to this one here. Oh wait, let's talk to Wait, we already talked to Flauron. Let's go here. It's ridiculous how many monsters are crawling around here. Also, how have the wounded still... It was foolish for us to set up base here. Okay, but do we have to... Oh, info acquired. Okay, 1 of 2.
I don't think the med team are able to respond in time.
Yeah, if this carries on, the wounded will just keep piling up higher and higher.
All right, so who else do we talk to then? Is there another info marker, or do we just go to the marker over here? Let's see if we can find another info marker, because that was... Perform the specified actions. Gather up info in Colony 4. See if we can find any more info, because it said 1 of 2, so I assume there's more for us to find out. Oh, it's a checkpoint. What's in here? Oh, that's the barracks. Okay. Well, let's talk to Laszlo. Hi, Laszlo. I hope you'll stop by the canteen again. Anyone with an empty stomach gets a warm welcome here. Thanks. We love your cooking too. Hee, no, come on. It's not at all. Seriously, I'll even slip with a few freebies on the house if you've got enough ingredients in. Oh, cool. All right, so we've talked to everybody that I can see. Let's go ahead and just go to this marker then. Her dirt rank. I feel bad for these guys. All right, let's go over here then. Alessandra. Ah, you must be the ones Ethel told us about. Yeah, that's all us. That's us. I'd love to give you a proper welcome, but unfortunately my hands are somewhat tied right now. Truly sorry. We have a lack of personnel, dwindling medical supplies, and the patients won't stop arriving. Things have really been rough ever since we dropped to dirt rank. Not enough medical supplies, huh? So it would appear that kind of problem calls for a swift handling. Alessandra, thank you for your heads up. Okay, there we go. 2 of 2. Done. All right, listen to people's conversations on your travels to acquire info fragments. Once you find enough, they can be discussed with fellow party members at rest spots. Cool. So we just like listen in on people talking?
Without supplies, the medics can't do jack.
So they need supplies.
It's a problem. Seems they're already racking up patients.
Wait, somebody was talking. Snuff it. How the spark did I get chased off by a wolf? Even no good soldier like friend can have use with gem. Give one to friend now. Gem. All right. So we'll listen to conversations as we're walking around, you guys. And we're going to go to the marker here and see what we can do. We need to worry about our rank and limiting our resources anymore. Farewell, dirt rank, and hello, freedom. Yeah. Is that really something to celebrate? I'd say things are worse now than before. All right, what's over here? After gathering info, go to a rest spot and select discuss for a chance to discuss it. In some cases, these discussions will trigger new quest developments. Okay. Is this a rest spot?
Better make sure we're well rested.
It's a rest spot. Okay, here we go. In discuss, you can talk with the party about the different info fragments you've... That's so cool. I love that. Let's discuss. Have a discussion. From here, let's discuss the issues at Colony 4. All right, let's do it.
I think we need to discuss this.
All right, let's recap. Injuries from local monsters, trouble owing to the... This is so nice. Okay, let me just rant. Well, rant in a good way for a second. I love it when games... When you're acquiring all this info by talking to people, and the game will help you kind of cull it together and recap it, so you retain it in memory, but they make it part of the gameplay. That's genius, you guys. Genius. There were also some more urgent cases, with more wounded appearing by the day. Yeah, the medic team seemed super busy. It sounded like they couldn't provide adequate care, so they had always more patients coming in. I got the feeling they could deal with the staffing problem if they didn't also have not enough stuff problem. You mean if they had like drugs and bandages? Those kinds of medical supplies are difficult to craft without specialized facilities. Well, we're in the arse end of nowhere. And therefore bang out of luck. Precisely, it's only a matter of time before all the supplies start running out. Spark it all. So what we're up to, we're up a creek with no paddle. Yep. But we have to do something. Agreed. Ah, hang on. No, that wouldn't, or would it? Tyon has a brilliant idea, you guys. Tyon, if you've got something to say, then do it. Or by the Queen's knuckles, I'll slap you. My goodness, Uni. Yes, but then again... What is it, Tyon? Did you come up with something? First of all, I have to say there's no guarantee. Spit it out, man. We can work out the kinks later. I hear you. Then let's leave this instant. Whoa, where are we going? You what? Oi! Where are we off to now? Galgor's men. If we're lucky, we might make it in time. In time for what? You're not making sense. I said we have to go this instant. I'll explain when we get there. Okay, let's go. Uni, drop it. Let's just do as he says. What? Why are we just doing as he says? It'd be nice to have an explanation. No want of courage. Accept it. All right.
Hey, you lot. Got a second?
Yeah, we got a second.
What's up, Boliaris?
It's the commander.
What's the commander?
Well, I haven't seen her for ages. Do you know where she is?
Ethel?
I don't think we've seen her.
Are you sure? You haven't seen her at all? Think very carefully.
No, we haven't seen her. Why? Lands. Look at those huge guns. Those are huge.
She wouldn't hesitate to die for the colony if it came down to it. And she's so strong that she'll bear any burden alone, however heavy. Look, if anything would have happened to her, then... Colony 4, then... we'd be...
Okay. Calm down.
Yeah, shh.
Ugh. Sorry. Got carried away.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Look, if you see her, just tell me, okay? Sorry to have kept you.
Yeah.
Where's Ethel? So she went off to fight by herself? Quest complete. Colony 4 is revealed to be suffering from a shortage of medical supplies, but Tyon seems to have a solution in mind. Okay. Discussing different info fragments can further quests like the issues at Colony 4 you just talked about. Alright. When a quest is active, its destination will be marked on screen with an exclamation mark. Press Y to view an active quest current objective. If you have no active quest when a new one triggers, it will be auto-activated. Okay, which is the case for this one. Otherwise, you can activate it with Y. Okay. In quest main menu, select a quest from the list. Okay. So I think it's active. Let's do it, you guys.
Better hurry, right? Well then, no time like the present.
Let's head out. May as well collect some of this stuff. And of course, we're going to get in a few battles along the way. However, you guys, this is a story-focused playthrough, so I'm not going to put all of those battles on camera, especially since I've already battled most of these creatures. But if we see a new creature, oh, look, a container. If we see a new creature,
Time to take the fast way.
we'll put that battle on. Okay, let's go this way.
There's no running away from it. I've seen all kinds of death. All we can do is move forward.